The neighbor in 3B. When Daniel moved into the old brick apartment building, everything seemed normal. Quiet tenants, creaky stairwells, and a faint smell of mildew that never quite left the halls. His neighbor across the hall, Mrs. Keene, was a polite, pale woman in her 50s. She always wore the same gray sweater and never spoke more than a few words. One evening, Daniel came home late and saw her standing outside her door. Not unlocking it. Not going inside. Just staring at his door across the hall. When she noticed him, she quickly fumbled with her keys and slipped inside. The next night, the same thing. She was there again. And again. Finally, one night he asked, "Is everything all right?" Mrs. Keene smiled too wide and whispered, "I just like to watch." Then she disappeared into her apartment without another word. The next morning, Daniel mentioned it to the landlord. The landlord frowned and said, "Are you sure? There hasn't been a tenant in 3B for years." Confused, Daniel knocked on the door that night. No answer. The knob turned easily in his hand. The apartment inside was stripped bare. No furniture, no curtains, no sign anyone had lived there. But in the corner of the living room was a chair, facing the wall. And the wall was covered with hundreds of photographs. All of them of Daniel. Sleeping, eating, working at his desk, taken through his windows. And in every photo, in the background, just barely visible, stood Mrs. Keene, smiling.